out. Exhale, push the belly in. Great. Now you're going to bring your right hand to your chest. Let's see if you can do chest breathing. What is chest breathing? You're not going to use the belly. We're going to use only your chest. The chest should expand and chest should contract. If you feel like you're using your belly, use your left hand to place on your belly to stop the movement. Only use your chest. Okay. Inhale, push the chest out. Like your shoulders are lifting up gently. Exhale, push the chest in. Good. Inhale, push the chest out. Exhale, push the chest in. Third time, inhale, chest out. Exhale, chest in. Fourth time, chest out. Exhale, chest in. One last time, inhale, push your chest out. Exhale, chest in. Now, please drop your hands down. Keep your eyes open. There's some issues with the audio. Some of them can't hear. Okay, so now what we're going to do about the full using of our chest and your belly. We're going to use chest and the belly to breathe. It's called full yogic breathing. So why am I doing this? Why are we doing this first? First, we are trying to make use of the entire region in your lungs. The upper lungs is connected with your chest breathing. The lower lungs is connected with your abdominal breathing. If I'm not using my full lung capacity, I can't increase the range of prana within me. So we're going to try and do full yogic breathing, where you have to inhale, push the belly out, push the chest out as well. Exhale, push the belly in, push the chest in as well. Okay, can we try this? Let's go into deep 5 breaths of pushing the chest and belly out, pushing the chest and belly in. Keep your right hand on your chest, left hand on your belly. Let's sit upright. Relax your face. First, let's do normal breathing and see what is moving. When you do normal breathing, your chest is moving or your belly is moving. Let's observe that for a few seconds. If both of your chest and belly is moving, which one is moving more and which is moving less? Let's figure that out. Great. Now let's breathe together and breathe more into the chest and more into the belly. Let's say in the normal breath, your chest moved a little bit. I want to double the movement in your chest and double the movement in the belly. So you need to really push both of it out like a balloon fills up. When you exhale, it should fully go in like emptying the balloon. So let's try and imagine our lungs as a balloon. And as much as you can, try to take the breath in. As much as you can, fully exhale the air out. Let's begin 5 times. Inhale, push the chest out, belly out. Exhale, push the chest in, belly in. Inhale, chest out, belly out. Exhale, chest in, belly in. Inhale, chest out, belly out. Exhale, chest in, belly in. Inhale, chest out, belly out. Exhale, chest in, belly in. Inhale, chest out, belly out. Exhale, chest in, belly in. Last time, inhale, push as much as you can. Exhale. Now drop your hands to your knees, eyes closed, and observe the breath. How many seconds was your inhale? How many seconds is your exhale? Now we can focus on the present moment. When I breathe in, how long can I breathe in? Count in the seconds. 1, 2, 3. How long can I exhale? 1, 2, 3. Breathing in, observe. You don't have to make it slow or make it fast. While you're breathing now, observe the number of seconds it takes for you to inhale and exhale. Now slowly open your eyes. If you're practicing, you can tell me how long was your inhalation was and your exhalation was. You can type, you can just put IN, number of seconds, EX, number of seconds. I'll wait for a few minutes to see the response and then we'll continue. Inhale 7 seconds. You said. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Okay, inhale 4. Okay, exhale 6. Nice. Great. Most of you said inhale 3, exhale 3. Some of you had 6 and 7. Okay, perfect. So usually when we normally breathe, inhale 4, exhale 4, okay? When we normally breathe, we only inhale for 2 seconds. We exhale for 2 seconds. So in 4 seconds, we finish one breath. So if you look at how many seconds we have in 1 minute, we have 60 seconds in a minute. So an average human being can breathe 12 to 15 times 12 to 15 times in 1 minute. So if you are like walking or if you're not doing anything strenuous, if you're sitting and if you want to observe, you can observe. You are either breathing 12 or 15 times. If your heartbeat is faster, you will breathe faster. But otherwise, normally, a normal range for human beings, 12 to 15 times. But the yogis wanted to make that much more lower. So why they wanted to make it much more lower? The longer the breath you have, that first physically, it improves the lung capacity. So if I can breathe in, let's say for 5 seconds, inhale, 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 and exhale, 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 and exhale, that means I have good lung capacity to breathe. That is physical benefit. And they try to even push it to 30 seconds to inhale, 30 seconds to exhale. That is like the final kind of count of full yogic breathing. So you inhale. So now we are doing 3 seconds and 5 seconds. We'll try to push our limits. So let's say if your inhalation was 3 seconds, double the count of inhalation. If your exhalation was 3 seconds, double the count of exhalation. We're going to try the full yogic breathing again, but this time more mindfully on how long the breath is. Okay, we're going to do only 5 times and see if you are able to double the count. If your inhalation was 4, try to see if you can do 8. But when you do this doubling the count, one thing you have to have in mind. You should not feel that this is making you suffocate or this makes you feel like breathless. If that's happening, you're not ready to double the count. Then what you can do? You can either, if your inhalation was 3 seconds, instead of doing 6 seconds, you can stick to 4 or 5 seconds. You just go halfway between 6 and 3. Okay, so you choose what works for you, because through these 5 breaths, you should feel completely relaxed. You should not feel suffocated. You should not feel breathless. But as much as we can, we try to push our inhalation a little bit more, exhalation a little bit more. Okay, and then I'll tell you the benefits of this. Keep your eyes closed. Full yogic breathing, same thing we are going to do like what we did before. Inhale into your chest and your belly. Exhale in chest, full exhalation, chest goes in, belly goes in. You can either place your hands on the chest and belly or place it on your knees if you're comfortable and you understand. You take normal breaths now. First few breaths, how you always breathe. Now you're going to double the count of your inhale and exhale without feeling breathless. Inhale. Exhale. Let's all try 6 inhale, 6 exhale. Inhale 6 seconds. Exhale 6 seconds. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Inhale 6 seconds. Fill your chest, fill your lungs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. Try to push a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. Consciously being aware. 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to try this 3 times by ourselves with our own counting. 6 or 7 or 8, whatever suits us. Do it yourself. Try and slowly open your eyes. Was it comfortable to double your inhalation and exhalation? Give me a thumbs up if it was. Yeah, some of you felt good. So it's actually possible to double the inhalation and exhalation. It's just that we are not doing it on a daily basis, right? So what happens when you double your inhalation, exhalation? Physically, I already spoke about it. It increases the lung capacity. And now think of how you feel in your mind. The moment you open your eyes, did you feel much calmer than how it felt before? Did you feel like you were more relaxed, more present? Yes, give me a thumbs up if you did. Yeah, some of you felt, yes. So what does it mean? There is some connection with this breath and the mind. So what is that connection? So all our emotions are actually expressed in the breathing, how we breathe. So now let's say we are laughing. What is laughter? When we laugh, what we do? We do ha, ha, ha. It's exhalation, right? When we do crying, what happens? Also exhalation. But there is no control of the exhalation or no control of the inhalation. It's not synchronized with the body. It's also because of the heaviness, we go kind of very fast exhalation and slow inhalation. So there is no enough prana. So if you look at all the emotions, like say fear, What happens when you're enough, if you're free? You inhale, you hold the breath inside. When you are sad, when you're angry, what you do? You scream. What does it mean? The voice itself is just breathing. Ah, that is also forceful exhalation, no control of prana, it comes up. So you see, every emotion is linked to your physical breathing. How you breathe determines how you feel in your system. If you're breathing fast, then you're always anxious. So the moment you start to slow your breath down, it has an amazing impact on your mental emotions. It also regulates your nervous system, which is responsible for making you anxious or making you calm. So it has such a beautiful impact on our nervous system. So if you are aware of this information, then you will know how to breathe in and breathe out. So now we're going to learn certain basic breathing practices which helps us to stabilize this prana within us. Right now, we are just learning to use the physical part of our body. Let's say you're using your lungs, full inhalation, full exhalation. And then we have to know how to control your nose, how to control the breath in your mouth, how to control the breath in your lungs. If you learn all of this, then we will have gain access into prana. And then you see, you've heard of these kind of stories from our like ancient sages, right? They don't. Some of them go into some state of samadhi and don't even breathe for many years. How is that possible? But they can sustain their body and they come back, take a breath, and their body is back again because they know how to store the prana. Right now, what we are doing is we are spending the prana. So now we have to learn how to earn the prana. So that's where pranayama comes in. That's where all the breathing practices comes in. So let's start with simple Kapalabhati practice. So some of you, because it's an online program, I'll tell you not to. So this is a very generic program, right? It's not individually focused on if you have this disease or not. So I'll give you a general idea who should not practice Kapalabhati. And if you have these issues, please don't practice Kapalabhati with us. And the next few breathing, you all can do together. Most of it is more easy and more comfortable, but just Kapalabhati alone, we have to be a little bit careful. If you have a heart problem, heart injury or surgery you have done in your heart, brain, and if you have a high BP, like you have any kind of surgery done in your abdomen or in your lower part of your body, please stop doing Kapalabhati or acidity, high acidic person. Okay. Others we can do Kapalabhati. So how we do Kapalabhati? We squeeze the belly in towards the spine and release. Squeeze the belly, exhale all the air out. Squeeze the belly, release the belly. Squeeze the belly, release the belly. Okay. So we'll try. I hope most of you know. If you have little bit doubts, I'm going to show you once. So like this, you keep your right hand here. You're going to go. I'm squeezing the belly and throwing the air out, breathing out. And when I inhale slowly and I release the belly. And I don't move my shoulders or anything in my face. I don't do, none of that happens. Only your belly goes in and goes out. Okay. And you should feel relaxed in every other part of the body. And if you have if you're pregnant and you're having your menstrual cycle for women, please don't practice Kapalabhati. You can wait and we can practice the next few breathing together. Okay, let's start. We're going to do only 30 times, 30, but do it a little bit slowly today with me. There's no hurry. There's no need to do it fast. Even if you have learned it faster, please with me today, do it slowly. It has a different impact. Keep your right hand on your belly. Shoulders relaxed. First, let's do 3 to 4 normal breaths. Close your eyes. Relax your face completely. Relax your shoulders completely. Now, once your heart and your breath It's back to normal. We'll start Kapalabhati. Keep your right hand on your belly if you want to know that you're using the correct muscles of your belly. Now exhale, draw the belly in forcefully. Inhale, relax the belly gently. Take a deep breath and start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Relax and exhale all the air. Keep your eyes closed, sit there for a few minutes. Observe the changes that's happening in your physical body. If your mind is going out, bring it back. Now observe your breath and see how long your inhale and how long your exhale is without changing it. Naturally, what is your inhalation number of seconds? Exhalation time. Slowly open eyes. Great. Everybody's feeling okay after Kapalabhati? Thumbs up. Yes, great. So now the next practice we're going to do is called Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, which is cleansing both your nostrils, your left and right nostrils. So what happens in Nadi Shodhana? You're trying to clean the entire passage of your right nostril towards your lungs and the left nostril towards your lungs. So we're going to do it alternatively. So what happens in alternative breathing? We also introduce a component of holding the breath. So I'll show you once and then we will do. So we'll inhale. So use your right hand. Close your first two fingers. The last two fingers are open. You close your thumb. You close the right nostril with your thumb. And the last two fingers, you slightly close your left nostril. Just very little. So that you have space for the breath to go in. Why am I closing with my left nostril? Usually you see most of them do like this, right? Why am I doing this? To learn how to control the breath in my left nostril. I want to control my breath even more slower. So if I close it, the size of the tube becomes smaller and then I can inhale slowly. So I have control of my nostril. But if you feel like your nose is blocked and there is no, I can't feel my breathing in properly, you can keep it fully open. It's just to learn how to control the breath. So it will be very gentle pressure. This one is fully closed. This is slightly closed. Okay. So that we can use that control of the breath. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll hold the breath. When we hold the breath, we press both the nostrils, hold. And then when we exhale, we release the right nostril, but not fully. Again, slightly closed. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we inhale through your right nostril. Hold. Exhale through your left nostril. But little bit partially closed. Okay. If you feel it's not comfortable, my nose is blocked today, you can start breathing through both the nostrils. For people who are pregnant, do not hold the breath. You keep doing left nostril inhale, right nostril exhale, right nostril inhale, left nostril exhale. Don't hold the breath. For people who feel suffocated or like giddy, also don't hold the breath. Okay, everybody else can practice this. It's a very safe practice. There is no contraindications. So please, let's do it at least 6 rounds and we see how we feel inside our body and mind. Okay, let's try to sit upright. Hands on your knees. Eyes gently closed. Make sure you have no tension in your eyebrows as well. So release the eyebrows down. Your forehead is relaxed. Your face is relaxed. You should not hold any part of your face tight. Face relaxed. Gentle smile so you can stretch your lips as well a little bit. And relax your chest, shoulders, entire spine. Sit upright if possible. You can sit in a chair or on the floor, whatever is comfortable, but your back should be straight. Don't round your back and don't sink in. Now observe your breath 3 to 4 times. Now take your right hand, close your right nostril with your thumb. Left nostril is slightly closed with both your last 2 fingers. We're going to start by inhaling through the left nostril. Okay, let's begin. Inhale through your left. Hold the breath. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Control the breath. Hold. Left exhalation, 4 seconds. Left inhale, 4. Hold. Right exhale, 4. Right inhale, 4. Hold. Left exhale, 4. We're going to try to inhale for 5. Inhale 1. Left inhale. Hold for 5. Right exhale, 6 or 7 seconds. Right inhale, 5. Hold 5. Left exhale, 6 or 7. Left inhale, 5. Hold 5. Right exhale, 7. Right inhale, 5. Hold 5. Left exhale, 7. Last round, left inhale, 5. Hold 5. Right exhale, 7. Right inhale, 5. Hold 5. Left exhale, 7. Release your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Take a few deep breaths, please. Now observe the number of seconds you're taking to inhale and exhale. You'll observe naturally the breath capacity to inhale has become more than 3 if it was 3 before. Also, your exhalation becomes a little longer naturally without forcefully doing it. The normal breathing will always reflect on the pranayama you do. Slowly, you are ready, open your eyes. You all feel calm and your breath is relaxed. Feel your breath is more slower than how it started. Some of you said we had inhalation for 3 seconds, exhale for 3 seconds. Now your breath would be a little bit longer, maybe 4 seconds and 5 seconds naturally. You don't have to do something more. So automatically we have increased the breath. And if you do it on a regular basis, even if you're walking, you're talking, you're doing any kind of activity, your breath will slow down a lot more. So it will become a habit, it will become a natural habit of slowing your breath down if you have a regular pranayama practice. So these are 2 basic practices which everybody can do, and all of us kind of know. We have studied this somewhere in our schools, or we have learned it in our yoga classes some of the days. So what we're going to do next, it can be a little bit special. It is something new that we have not learned. So what we're going to try is, we're going to make this breath a little bit more slower by introducing a component of pause. So I call this step breathing. This breathing technique helps us to inhale longer and also increase the lung capacity. So, and also makes you more awake. So tell me if you feel that. You see, Nadi Shodhana made you more relaxed, more calm. But if this breathing, step breathing technique will help you to be more awake, more aware of what you're doing. So watch me once and then we'll do it together. So what we're going to do is, we're going to inhale the same thing in 4 seconds, but this 4 seconds we're dividing into 2. So what we do first, I inhale for 2 seconds and I stop. Again, I inhale for 2 seconds and I stop. And I exhale continuously. So the same 4-second breath I'm doing in 2 steps. So that's why it's called step breathing. So we'll inhale 1, 2, stop. We'll inhale 1, 2, stop. Exhale continuously for 4 seconds. If this 2 steps was easy, we'll introduce another 2 steps. So our breath will become 2 seconds inhale, 2 seconds pause, 2 seconds inhale, 2 seconds pause, and 2 seconds inhale. And exhale slowly. Some of you might feel 3 steps is difficult, so you can stick to 2 steps and you continue exhalation. Some of you will feel 3 steps is easy. You can try to do 4 steps when I ask you to do your self-practice. Okay, so we'll do this 4 times together, and 2 times you'll do it yourself to see how many steps you can go with ease. Okay, sit upright. This is also because there is holding component. People who are pregnant and have very difficult heart conditions, in a sense, heart surgeries or serious conditions, please don't practice this breathing this way. You can continuously inhale without holding the breath. Sit upright, relax your shoulders, face relaxed, eyes closed. Inhale for 2 seconds. Stop, don't breathe. Inhale again for 2. Stop, don't breathe. Last time, inhale a little bit more for 2 seconds. Exhale all the way around. Nice. Inhale 2 seconds. Stop. Inhale 2. Stop. Pause. Inhale a little bit more. Exhale all the way around. Good. See if it's making you suffocated or not comfortable. Third one. Inhale 2. Stop. Inhale 2 more. Stop. Last 2, fill the lungs with air. Inhale. And exhale all the way around. Nice. Last round. Inhale 2. Stop. Inhale 2. Stop. Inhale 2 more. Exhale all the way around completely. Now you're going to do 2 times by yourself. You choose 2 steps or 3 steps or 4 steps, but it should be comfortable. Don't push beyond your limits. You finish 2 rounds, you keep quiet with your eyes closed. Observe if your breath is much more slower and how you feel in your mind. Do you feel more awake? Slowly open your eyes. Was it comfortable? Is there anything that was not comfortable? Okay? Yep. Great. The next one, we're going to do the same step breathing on exhalation. This can be a little challenging because usually when we breathe out, we do full exhalation at once. So we're going to control the exhalation. You need to control for 2 seconds and you pause. Again, you exhale to pause. Exhale a little bit more, empty your lungs. See, there is something called residual air, which means the lungs is not fully expelling all the air out before the next inhalation. This step breathing will help us to remove the residual air, whichever is slightly holding back behind. We're going to push that air to come out. So we take in the fresh breath in. So we see how deeper we can exhale, how longer and deeper we can exhale. Let's try this. Sit upright. Take a deep breath in. Exhale only for 2 seconds. Stop. Exhale 2 more seconds. Stop. Exhale all the air out. Last 2 seconds, fully out. Inhale again. Exhale 2. Stop. Exhale 2. Stop. Exhale, fully out, fully out, fully out. Inhaling. Exhale, stop. Exhale, stop. Exhale fully out. Inhale. Last time. Exhale, pause. Exhale, pause. Exhale fully out, fully out, fully out, fully out, fully out. And pause. Inhale. Do two more by yourselves, please. At your own pace. If you can do 3 steps, well and good. If not, stick to 2 steps. If 3 is easy, go to 4 steps. 2 seconds exhale, pause, 2 seconds exhale, pause, 2 seconds exhale, pause, another 2 seconds exhale and inhale. That's 4 steps. Once you finished, stay quietly. We'll stay for a minute, just quietly, and see the state of mind we are in. Are we in a calm state of mind or an alert state of mind? Slowly, when you're ready, open. How do you feel? You feel alert or you feel more relaxed and want to sleep? Feel alert? Okay, great. So depending upon what kind of pranayama we are doing, we are able to either calm our mind or bring absolute focus to our mind. So calming the mind will mellow down and release all that thoughts we always carry, and we can go into a state of quietness. But sudden breathing, like step breathing, bastrika, and also will help you to gain more attention towards an object, towards your breathing. So there are few breath techniques for different kinds of mental state. So what we did today, I'm going to quickly revise and see and ask you if you have any questions, you can take the time to ask. First, we did chest breathing to really activate and work on the upper lung area. That's important, upper respiratory tract. And when we did belly breathing, which works on the lower part of your lungs, pushing the diaphragm down. So we're working on the lower lungs. And belly breathing is not necessarily the air is going to the belly. Air does not go to the belly. Air is going to the lower part of the lungs. Because of its expansion, it pushes the diaphragm down. So the diaphragm is making all the organs to come a little bit forward. That's the feeling why the belly is coming forward and in. It's not the air. The air is only going to the lower part of your lungs. So this is your belly breathing. So lower lungs, upper lungs we activated. And then we did Kapalabhati by really squeezing the belly and throwing the air out. It's supposed to cleanse the entire respiratory tract and also the internal Nadi system, which will go into another class. And then we did Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. It's clearing your respiratory tract passage and also the internal Nadi system, which was using the holding the breath. We introduced breath holding only then. After that, we did something called step breathing. Step breathing also had a lot of holding the breath in between the inhalation and exhalation. This improves your lungs' capacity to hold the breath, inhale the breath, and exhale the breath. You see, when you started that last step of exhalation, before, let's say you do 3 steps of exhalation, third step, you have to use your lungs to really squeeze all the air out, So that forcefully exhaling helps the lungs to perform better. But it should be at your comfortable pace. It should not be, let's say, should not be feeling like I forcefully exhale and then I feel like I have to take so much breath in. It should not be like that. It should be very relaxed. I forcefully exhale. The next breath, it should be very slow. So you should only do according to your body's capacity. If you push more, prana is also very, very subtle and powerful. You can also hurt your internal organs and your mind as well. People without proper learning techniques of pranayama had also gone crazy. It has also been recorded in the scriptures. So you need to always take advice of a teacher and a doctor based on your conditions and ailments and practice pranayama practices because it is very subtle and very deep in how it accesses and gives you the energy. But you can try in these practices, let's say Nadi Shodhana, step breathing, according to your level, you can practice every day by yourself at home. Does not have any side effects, except if you have any heart conditions, then you have to definitely consider consulting a doctor. Okay. So these are our practices today, and I'm going to open the session for Q&A so that we will have a little bit more time to share also and what you felt through this practice and also learn. Have any questions or doubts, you can ask in the comment section or you can unmute yourself as well. So Anuloma, Viloma and Nadi Shodhana actually has the same kind of meaning. So a little bit more in detail is Anuloma. We have to understand the word, Sanskrit word, Anuloma. Loma means hair. In the nostril, like loma means hair. Like what in our nostrils, we have hair. The hair always are growing like this. So anuloma means in the direction of the hair growth, I breathe. So what is the direction of the hair growth that I can breathe? Is exhalation. Anuloma, this is in the same direction of the hair growth, my exhalation. Viloma means in the opposite direction of the air growth. That's your inhalation. So anuloma, viloma is just generally meaning inhalation, exhalation. That's all. But Nadi Shodhana has a very specific technique where to inhale, how to hold, air to exhale. So that's the basic difference. But most of us use the word anuloma viloma for alternate nostril breathing. That is also okay. Because the same anuloma viloma techniques can also be used in different pranayamas. Like for example, when you do Shitali pranayama, like you use, and you can also use anuloma on exhalation, one nostril through exhale. Inhale mouth, exhale nose. Inhale mouth, exhale opposite nose. That is also possible. So anuloma viloma is the word. This is the meaning of this word, anuloma viloma. Nadi Shodhana is described as a specific pranayama technique. How to inhale, where to hold, where to exhale. Okay, there's some few more questions. How should we proceed for a beginner? So you start with chest breathing, belly breathing, yogic breathing, which is very, very comfortable for a beginner. And you can start with Nadi Shodhana, what we did today. that every day, if they do itself, they feel so much more relief in whatever they're going through. And slowly introduce Kapalabhati. And there are 8 other pranayama techniques which you have to take time to learn. Also in the Idanim app, we have all these pranayama techniques in much more detail on how to practice, the benefits and contraindication. But start with chest breathing, belly breathing, and yogic breathing, Nadi Shodhana. That is enough for a beginner. It will take at least 5 to 10 minutes if they do five rounds each. So that 10 minutes of practice every day is great to start with. If you're tensed, you want to focus, just do Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. It immediately will calm you down. Thanks for the question, Reneva. So Nadi Shodhana, slowly do 6 rounds. Immediately you'll calm down. You'll feel more energy. And you can try step breathing to increase the focus. Okay. If you have BP, depending upon how you feel in Kapalabhati, maybe you don't do 30 rounds of Kapalabhati. You can do only 10 rounds of forceful exhalation and see if your heart is beating faster. If it's beating faster, stop. Take few breaths. So you can try with 5 forceful exhalation and then start slow breathing. And then if you're comfortable, make it 7. And then if you're comfortable, make it 10. And then you can make it 30. So in the 5 to 7 should not affect your heart or rise your BP, but you have to be more observant. If you feel like, no, I cannot observe if my heartbeat is faster or slower, then definitely you should consult a doctor and a teacher to practice. What are pranayama name? I don't understand the question. We did chest breathing, belly breathing, Kapalabhati, yogic breathing, Kapalabhati, Nadi Shodhana, and step breathing. Step breathing is one of the techniques to develop into all the other classical pranayama. It's just like a preparatory practice, so it doesn't have a particular name. Yeah? These are all the practices we did. And we have other pranayamas like Shitali, Shitkari, Bastrika, Brahmari. We have different types of pranayama here. And also we can, also in Kapalabhati, there are variations. And we have Ujjayi pranayama with many variations, Shitali pranayama with many variations. So there are many pranayamas and possible, but you try with these ones slowly. These are the basic ones and helps you to feel more relaxed and more full in your lungs. Yeah. Okay, if your pranayama practice will help you overall building health, of course, yes, pranayama practice will help, but not just pranayama practice. You have to take care of the food you eat. Also asana practice, a lot of asana practice, pranayama practice, along with the lifestyle will change and detox the body. For diabetes, for diabetic people, first, most important aspect is mita ahara, control the food that you take. We need to first change the food habits. That's the number one change you should make. Second is start moving your physical body where it is working on your belly area. This area should be doing a lot more workout, like exercise, either yoga asanas or physical exercises like gymming or walking. It should be a lot of movement in your abdominal area. Only there is pancreas, then you can secrete. And then after you do your take care of your food and your physical practices, then you do either Nadi Shodhana or step breathing, then it will have effect. But with just the breathing, you can't change anything about diabetes. Many people will also claim these practices are very good for diabetes, just do pranayama. Yes, pranayama has a greater impact on the physical well-being, but if we keep eating the same kind of food and doing the same lifestyle, we will not improve just by pranayama practices. How can we do belly breathing? Push the belly out as you inhale, push the belly in as you exhale. Chest breathing, chest out on the inhale, chest in as you exhale. Sinus. So sinus, then you need to do, when your nose is not blocked and when it's clear, you can practice something called Jalaneti, which is again have to be practiced with the help of a teacher. And when you do not have a sinus problem, when you already have it, you try to use steam and take a lot of steam inhalation, let the sinus blockages come off, and do Kapalabhati more. So all that will start coming out. And you can also try to see if you can do goggling for your throat. So the mucus and all of this is coming out from your body and from your throat as well coming out. So if you do all of that and then do Kapalabhati, it's definitely effective. Yeah. Okay. We'll wait for a few more questions and then we'll finish. Any other questions you have? Was it useful, this pranayama practice? You think you can do it by yourself at home? Thank you, Renova. Very nice and grateful. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Great. So I hope you all practice more pranayama and also incorporate asana practices in your life, because yoga is a system which is given to us for many years from our own Indian sages, and making use of them and trying to learn from a teacher would definitely help us to go a long way. I've been practicing asanas, pranayama, and meditation from the age of 12. Now I've almost 20 plus years of practice and also been teaching for 15 years. And I can see the moment you start changing your lifestyle and incorporate yogic practices, not just the physical body changes, but also the way you interact with the world also changes. Whatever you wanted to achieve somehow comes very naturally. So if you want to change the way you feel in your body, you feel in your mind, you feel with the outside world, try to incorporate certain yogic practices, make it a discipline. Even 10 to 15 minutes will be very, very useful on a daily basis. Yeah. A few more questions. Step breathing. Yes, step breathing, if it's a little difficult, don't do 3 steps. Do 2 steps. 2 seconds inhale, hold, 2 seconds inhale, hold, and exhale completely. If it's becoming easy, then increase the steps. Okay. Yes, we will definitely have more live sessions in the future. And also all of this we have in the Idanim app. So whatever I'm talking about is already given in one, like every pranayama for 5 minutes and pranayama for sleep. We have few techniques that you can follow and it's available already. Please practice and we'll come back live again soon. Okay. I think Rahila, I think the questions are over. I think
Thank you so much, Joshna. It was lovely having you. I'm sure all of this sounded extremely helpful.
Thank you so much, Rahila. Thank you, Idanim, for a wonderful opportunity to spread pranayama to the world. So thank you.